lacking with it. He ain't spitting like this on his last shit. Oh, you better go back and listen, you know me better. Thinking I'll slow a let up, call it trap, cause it's a total setup. Hoping that you rappers falling that. Dre said, hold your head up. Kathy Griffin stacking ammunition, slap the clip and cock it back on competition. This is how I shot ahead. Gabby Gifford, my attack is vicious. Jack the Ripper back in business. Tyler, create nothing. I see why you called yourself a It's not just cause you lack attention, it's because you worship the 12 balls. You're sacrilegious. If you're gonna critique me, you better at least be as good or better. Get all the hood is wetter. Whatever his name is to help you put together some words more than just 2 letters. The fans waited for this moment like that feature when I stole the show. Sorry if I took forever.
Yeah, talk your shit. Talk your shit. Love that, man, right? He just emptied the whole fucking clip. Is what I think people, when I first heard this, I was like, this motherfucker's killing it, right? And I think when you listen to it, right, you know what I'm saying? My attack is vicious, Jack the Ripper back in business, you know, all that shit. Tyler Creator, yeah, Tyler Creator in there. You guys should know about this, so I'm not gonna kind of rehash all of the bullshit, right? But the point that I want to make here is how he's able to address these people, and it's still in a musical song format, and it still sounds cohesive, and it's still he's not skipping around on the subject matter. So for example, there's been other Eminem songs that I've listened to where I'm like, well, he's I'm gonna bang my dick up against this, and it's just randomness in the middle of the subject matter that he's trying to point to. That's why I say when he is in this bag, I don't know if there's anybody on the planet. You know, when you get into a groove that's uncontrollable, I always give you guys basketball references, man. But going back and watching old Kobe videos and Jordan and even Tracy McGrady at times, when some people are in a mode, when they're in a groove, Steph Curry, when he's in a groove, I just don't know if there's anybody that can stop that person in that moment. So with that being said of him being focused, he's focused on all the critics, right? So if you're going to be a critic, you better at least, if you're going to critique me, you better at least be as good or better, right? Right? You know what I'm saying? Then what did he say? Get the Earl, the hooded sweater, whatever the fuck his name is, you to put 2 words together or some shit like that he said, right? So it's like, dude, if you got something to say, you better at least be on my level or better. You know what I'm saying? You can't be fucking, beneath me, basically, is what he's saying. So I love how he said that. And he was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if I took forever. You know what I mean? I love how he brought that shit back to life. Let's keep it going, man. Because, you know, your boy can talk. Let's keep it going.
Sorry if I took forever. Yeah.
Don't follow my faith. Don't follow my faith.
Light him up. Rah.
Don't follow my faith.
Too easy. Just remember, I was here before you, and I'll be here after you. Make you running for you. Detractors, I'ma have to fuck pitchfork with a corkscrew. Just what the doctor ordered. Revenge is the best medicine. Increase the dose from least to most, and then tell the Grammys to go and fuck themselves. They suck the blood from all the biggest artists like some leeches, so they nominate them, get them there, get a name to MC to show. Every parasite needs a host.
That was so fucking cold. That was so fucking cold, man. I'm telling you, when this boy is in pocket like this, I just don't know if you're fucking with him. I just don't know if you're fucking with him, man. So now this is him coming down off of the rapid fire. I'm gonna rebuttal everything that you said, all these critics and shit. I'm gonna kill y'all. Now I'm gonna let you know that I'm gonna give you a summarization of what I do. You know what I'm saying? I was here before you. I'll be here after you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. I'm always going to be here. You know what I mean? Because I am great at what I do, right? He said revenge is the best medicine, right? He said, just what the doctor ordered, revenge is the best medicine. Increase the dose from least to most, right? Then tell the Grammys to go fuck themselves, right? Basically is what he said, right? But let's just talk about that for a minute, right? When you talk about revenge, right? He's talking about, when you talk about revenge is typically not a good thing. But when you're talking about, you know, in the heat of battle or competition, right? You know what I mean? You want that get back. You want that get back, right? So he's like, you know, revenge is the best medicine. So I'm gonna increase the dose from least to most. So people that said maybe a little critique about me, all the way to the motherfuckers that has that is gonna get the major dose of it, right? And then he brought up the Grammys specifically after that. So I don't think it's a coincidence that he came right into the Grammy line right after the revenge is the best medicine, right? You know what I mean? Tell them to go fuck themselves. They suck the blood from the biggest artists like some leeches. So they nominate them, get them there, get a name to MC the show. Every parasite needs a host. That was fucking hard. right? The whole play on a parasite latching on to a host. Like if you get a parasite in your body, you know what I mean? It can make you sick, but the parasite needs your body to fuel the sickness, right? Love the way he's saying that, but who is the parasite, right? Parasite is the Grammys, right? You know what I'm saying? And the host is whoever they get to host that Grammys, right? Whoever is the introducer and all that kind of stuff. So he's basically saying, you know how they said back in the day, well, I don't know about back in the day, that was probably only like a year ago now, that Cat Williams was saying that Kevin Hart was an industry plant. Not that he is. I don't want to start that up. I'm not saying that he is, but that kind of goes in line with the whole machine, right? The Grammys, they nominate these people, they get them there, you know what I mean? Then they find somebody to MC it to create this hype, right? You know what I mean? And it's manufactured, right? But the way he said that was dope, right? Instead of just saying that the Grammys are manufactured, that was dope. Let's keep it going, man.
I have to fuck pitchfork with a corkscrew. Just what the doctor ordered. Revenge is the best medicine. Increase the dose from least to most and then tell the Grammys to go and fuck themselves. They suck the blood from all the biggest artists like some leeches. So they nominate them, get them there, get a name to MC to show every parasite needs a host. Then give album of the year to somebody that no one's ever even heard of. All I know
Exactly.
is I wrote every single word of everything I ever murdered. Time to separate the sheep from goats. And I got no faith in your writers. I don't believe in ghosts.
That was the line. I know everybody remembered that line. That was the line of the fucking song back in the day when this came out. When this came out, let me shout him out here for a minute. 2018. When that came out in 2018, that was the line right there. But before that, right, because we talked about the Grammy line, right? He finished that up. Then they give, after he said every parasite needs a host, which was a hard line, he said, then they give album of the year to somebody we never even heard of. You know what I'm saying? Which I agree with. And then the line, right? He said, I know I wrote every single word on everything I ever murdered. Everything I ever murdered, I killed it. You know what I'm saying? It's time to separate the sheeps from goats, right? And I got no faith in your writers. I don't believe in ghosts, right? Ghostwriter play, right? The ghostwriter play, you know what I mean? But sheeps from goats, we've heard that. People do that shit a lot since then. But he was one of the first people that I heard flip that, right? You know what I'm saying? Separating a sheep, a follower from a leader, right? A goat's, you know, greatest of all times. But the way I'm taking that line is if you have a ghostwriter and you are manufactured by the Grammys and you're doing all these things, you are a puppet. You know what I mean? You are a follower. You are not a leader. You know what I'm saying? You're not a trailblazer doing your own thing. But the way he wrote that was fucking dope, man. Let's keep it going.